Our next guest, like so many others, is looking for love. The only difference, she's doing it on national television. Jenn Tran is season 21's Bachelorette, meeting 25 suitors and making history as the franchise's first Asian American lead. Let's take a look.
Tonight is the night that I meet my future husband. I just feel so grateful and I'm so excited.
Jenn joins us now in studio. Thank you so much for coming on.
Thank you for having me. I'm excited to be here.
We are excited to have you. What made you decide, I want to be the next Bachelorette?
Oh gosh, I don't know if it was a decision, but I kind of stumbled into it. I don't know. I've always been a hopeless romantic. I always wanted to find my person, find that love that I've always wanted, that partnership. But did I necessarily want to be a public figure? I was not sure. That definitely took a lot of contemplating on my end. But yeah, I'm the kind of person that goes for anything, any opportunity. I never really say no, so I love to just take a chance.
So what's it like dating 25 guys at the same time?
Oh gosh, I don't know. It's hard, but it's also kind of easy in a way because I love to flirt. So it's nice for sure, but it definitely got harder as time went on when your connections are so strong for so many men. But I will say it's a good feeling to have so many people want to get to know you, for sure.
First Asian American Bachelorette. What does that mean for you?
So much. Growing up, I never really had any Asian American representation on TV. I never really had a role model to look up to. And I think that really hindered, the possibilities that I could see for myself. And so now kind of just being the role model that I've always wanted to have growing up, it's really a full circle moment for me. And it's very, very surreal. And I'm just so honored and grateful to be able to do this for so many other young Asian Americans around the world.
And we see a few of the men, the gentlemen callers there. How diverse of a group do you have to select from of those 25?
Yeah, it's a pretty diverse group for sure. People have said, there's not a lot of Asian men on this season, and I can't really speak to the casting decisions made for the show, and that's unfortunate, but I'm happy to be in this position and happy to continue to be a spearhead for more diversity in the future.
One thing that people have come to expect with the title, whether it's The Bachelor or The Bachelorette, is the drama. So how do you go about navigating that for your season?
Yeah, honestly, I love a little bit of drama. I'm someone who likes a little bit of conflict. I think you can tell a lot about a person based on how they interact in conflict and how they resolve conflict. So, when the boys were going at it, I just sat back and let them take the wheels and saw how they wanted to behave.
And when we're seeing this, I'm just curious, when you're the first at something, do you feel any kind of pressure?
Absolutely. I think it would be a disservice to not feel a little bit of pressure. At least in the beginning, it was mainly just me in my head wanting to do right by both my Vietnamese culture and both my American culture, because I'm such a mix of both. But at the end of the day, I really told myself that all I can do is just be my authentic self and tell my story the way that I would tell it and not really have to listen to any outside noise.
Even though we don't know and we're just starting to watch, this is already over for you, right? So what have you learned through this process?
I learned so much about myself. The biggest lesson that I'm most grateful for is I really learned that I learned how to stand up for myself. I think in previous relationships, I really shied away from that because I've been so conflicted in who I was and what I believed in. And now kind of really growing into my own, I learned how to stand up for myself and stand up for what I believe in and really have a voice in my relationships. And I think in doing so, I was able to grow into my own a lot more. And really, I feel so much more confident in who I am now.
Okay, I was trying to sneak a look to see, does she have a wedding ring on? But I guess you can't give that away.
Not yet,
that spoiler.
no.
All right, Jenn, thank you so much for coming by. You can watch the season premiere of The Bachelorette tomorrow on Hulu.